Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good any time of the day or night, wherever you are. Peace and blessings. And thank you for joining me again with just a little bit of your time. I do have a video that I'm going to go ahead and play. It's only about a minute, maybe 15 seconds long. But this is from when the president made the address to Congress, and I was like, what? Anyway, I'm gonna let you all look at it, and then I'll be right back.
Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age, these workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities, these warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom.
Okay, so I'm back. It took me a little while. There's so much that I want to say about that. But the main thing that I want to say is this is rewriting of history as we watched it. Now, Trump did not, that's right, I said I went on DT. DT did not obviously write that himself. But someone did write it, and they rewrote the story. You know, they did. Not one mention was that anyone beside their ancestors, came over here and built this country. They built the Empire State Building. They built the Golden Gate Bridge. What? Okay. Railroads? Really? Okay. So, but I mean, maybe they need the lie to feel better about themselves because they know that they didn't do that. Not one time was there mention the African slaves that were brought over here. Not one time was mentioned the Japanese internment camps here in the United States, the Chinese. Not one time were the indigenous people they came in and took away everything that was theirs. Not one time did he mention that every single move that his ancestors made was conquer and control, never cohabitate, never want to get along with other people, never come as a guest in a country that was not yours. Doesn't say anything about the ones who did come being the dregs of society, criminals, people that could no longer stay where they came from because they were kicked out. None of that. I imagine after you lie for so long, you just can't live unless you're lying. It's almost like your breath. as I had one of my cousins say, I told my cousin, I said, you know how you can tell he's lying? And I started to say his lips are moving. And before I could get that part out, she said, he's breathing. I thought that was so funny. But I didn't come on here really to talk about DT. I came to say this is these people are trying to destroy us. I had a son that told me not too long ago that the ultra rich had a plan to reduce the population of the globe to 500 million people. And I believe that. I believe that's exactly what they're trying to do. But there's an urgency here. African descendants, and I'm going to just go ahead and say, are the majority labor that was used to build this country and to put the ultra rich where they are, to give them the money that they have in their pockets today. This is generational wealth that came from slavery and has been passed on. And I know you have people that say all the time, well, you know, I didn't own any slaves. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. But you benefit from it every single day. You benefited from it. And I'm not going to say that there aren't people who are not African descendants who don't have a hard time. Of course there are. But those same people can put themselves in a position that their skin allows them to do, that we do not have the same opportunity or advantage. And that just is what it is. I don't want to stay on here real long right now. I don't want my time to run out, but I do want to say that I'll be expanding on this as time, goes on. So I want to thank you. I know I'm cutting this short, but I want to thank you for joining me. I want to say peace and blessings to you. And I want to say to you, please, my people, please stay woke. Don't sleep. It's not time to sleep. Stay woke. Much love. Speak to you soon.